everyone, this is Angie at StampingWithAmore. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. So today we have a Christmas ornament. Now, I made this Christmas ornament in 2015. It was very popular. I actually watched an Italian girl make this, if I remember correctly. And I've seen them around and I've seen other people do them. So I don't know if she was the original person or not that did it, but thank you to whoever was the one who did the original one. So the one that I have, I still have, and it's this little one right here. So it opens, you can just open it like this. I made a couple little changes on mine. I don't really remember what they were, but I remember one thing was that they used one hole in the front. I put two so that, you know, it would be easier to open. It didn't work for me as well as this way, so I thought it'd be really easy. So I have two actually that I still kept from them, but it's really a cute one. They made a very small version that only held like one, I think it was a Lind truffle or something like that. And so I wanted to make it bigger, so I made it bigger. And so this is the one that I came up with. I still love this one. I'll link it in the video somewhere or maybe in the description, so you can check this one out if you didn't see this one. But the paper and all that, the designer series paper, that is no longer available, or is the ribbon, because it was 2015. But this time I'm using the gingerbread dies in the frosted gingerbread bundle. Actually, it comes in a suite, and I'm actually using everything, the designer series paper and everything. So I put two on here, but you can put one on each side here. And so this one is even larger. I'll show you the difference. You can see the difference in that. So I don't know, I just thought, you know, it'd be really cute to put a bunch of truffles in here, some larger candies. You can even fill a little plastic bag with M&Ms or Skittles or something like that and fill this. Even maybe some little tiny gingerbread cookies, you know, you can get the miniature ones and put them inside here. I thought that would be cute. There's so many things, and this one's a good size. It's the box itself is 2.5 by 2.5. So this is what I'm going to share today. I love the gingerbread bundle. It's so cute. I did make this a little fancier by putting on this little gingerbread trim here. And then the little gingerbreads I decorated. And so this is what I'm sharing. I thought about using the other two on here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here, because these are the gingerbread dies that come in the bundle. This is the frosted gingerbread stamp set. And so this comes as a bundle. You save 10% with the bundle. And so you can stamp these as well as just cut them out with the dies, but I decided just to use the dies on this one. And the dies come with all these. So you can make the ornament, you can make the bell, and just add those to the other sides if you want. I just put the two on here to make it a little bit shorter, because if I did them all, you would be here forever with me because they do take a little bit of time. I'm going to show you how I did this one, and I already pre-did the star, but I'll show you how to do the cookie here. And these are the dies that we're using. These all come in the same one. There are 20 dies in this set. You can make little peppermints, because the suite is actually called gingerbread and peppermint, or peppermint and gingerbread. Can't remember because this catalog's so new. And then for the sentiment, I'm just using the banner year, which was from last year, so it's in our annual catalog. And I'm using the Christmas wishes for this, but there's so many that you can use any kind of sentiment. And then the designer series paper is the gingerbread and peppermint. I think it is gingerbread and peppermint because that's what the designer series paper is. I love this. If you don't feel like doing this, like using the dies, you can cut them out of the designer series paper and make it quicker, because our dies do cut out these. 2, 3, I think there's 4 of every design. And of course it's got 2 sides. So we are going to change it up. I'm going to use this designer series paper this time. I used this little plaid, and the other side has some other patterns on it. So that's what we're using. I did get the whole suite in this because I loved it so much. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and make the gingerbread first so I can get that through, and we'll get the box ready later. So I'm going to bring the cut and emboss up here, and I am going to grab all that I need here, my dies, and we are going to cut out the little, I'm calling it a gingerbread cookie right here. I'm going to use this one for this long one. This is going to be that little trim that we put on the top. And I'm probably going to need a little piece of washi, or now we're going to do this part in the basic white. I'll grab some purple tape here, only because this long and narrow one is a little bit hard to stay on there. So we're going to keep it on there. I did it without, but you know how I am when I do the videos. They always want to move around on me. So we're going to run these through, and I'm going to come back with it because there are some really intricate pieces on here. I'm going to actually do this one again. It'll just make it easier for me to get them out. So I do the same with the star. So the star, I use cinnamon cider, and so there's the star. That's what I used for both of these. And then we're going to make a mess here. Let's see how it came out running it through 3 times. I did it twice before. Ooh, came out perfect. Look at that. You can even use these as little snowflakes. There's so much to use these for. It looks like this one came out pretty darn good too. Maybe I need to do them 3 times. It all depends on your cut and emboss or your big shop, because sometimes some of them I've had where some of them you can run through once and it works perfect. And then sometimes you have to run them through a few times on different. I think the pressure of these maybe are a little bit different. Who knows, but that was my experience. All right, so now I'm going to show you how this we're going to leave to the side, but we're going to glue this on. It's very self-explanatory. I'm just want to show you how I added the little dots and what I used for it. So cute. Oh my gosh, I love these. Alright, so now I'm going to use some real red. I'm using a regular circle punch. So this is just a regular punch you get anywhere. And then this one is our small, and I think it was an 1/8 inch punch. We don't carry this anymore, but you can find these all over. I've seen little punches like this all over. So I'm going to do a bunch because we are going to put a bunch. And I love that this, I wish we'd come back with these, honestly, because I love that it holds it in here until you're ready to use it. I may need more, I'm not sure. But we are going to put the big one in the center here. And I'm going to use my take your pick tool here in a minute. Then we're going to put them on here. So all on these larger spaces is where I'm putting them. And this one you need 6, and I think on the star I used 5 of the little round ones. And then on this one I also did it right on the tip here. This little glue pen is what I'm going to call it. It really works great for this. I don't know if I have enough here. We'll see in a minute. I think I might have done just perfect. But doesn't it add a lot to this? I think it's so cute. That one's upside down. Yeah, I did that. How in the world did I do that so punched out just enough. There you go. So that's how I did both of them, same way, but isn't that cute? It just adds so much to it, so much interest, and I really like that. All right, so on with the box. Here's my little star, by the way. Isn't that cute? And I didn't put it on the top on this, I just wanted to make it a little different. So we're setting those aside, and we are going to go ahead and get our box done. So for this box, you need a piece that is 11 by 7.5, and we are going to score it. All right, now we're going to score on the 11-inch side. We're going to score it at 1/2, 3, 5.5, 8, and 10.5. And then we're going to turn it, and on the 7.5-inch side, you're going to do it at 2.5 and 5. That's all our scoring. Now we do have to mat this, and on this one I'm going to mat beforehand, only because it makes it a little bit easier. So you have 1/2 inches on each side here. So what you want to do is you want to cut off this 1/2 inch piece here. Just cut it straight, because this is going to be like that top part of our box, so you don't want to cut it at an angle. And then this. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. And then this one too. Alright, so that is all the cutting that we have on this until we get it matted. So to mat it, you need 8 pieces. So I have my designer series paper. I already cut these. These pieces are 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. So we are going to mat them all. I'm going to just use my wet glue, and I will show you the areas that we're going to mat, and then I will speed through it so you don't have to watch me mat every single one. So we are matting the center pieces, all 4, and then you're matting the inside pieces here, these 4. You don't need to mat these 2 or these 2 on the ends. All right, so let's get matting. All right, so it's all matted. So that's how we mat it. Now we are going to cut. So we're going to cut up on these sides. You're going to cut in here, up here, here, and then you're going to turn it around and you're going to cut this one, just like you did the other side. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put adhesive on these 4 right here. So I'm only going to do one at a time so glue doesn't get all over everything. So we are going to do this one. And you are going to pull this one up to here. Make sure if you're using wet glue that you got it adhering really good. Then we're going to do this one. Pull this one up. Make sure these are real nice and level too when you do that. And then we're going to do the same on that other side. So you can see our little box here. I don't even remember if I sharpened these score marks. I don't think I did. So let's do that really quickly. Alright, so we are putting it on this one. Pull that one up. I like to hold it flat like this so that it's all even and everything. And then we're going to do this one. So everything's nice and square now. So you have two little boxes here, right? And if you have a large pair of scissors, this really helps. But what I'm going to do this, I'm going to show you how I like to do it if I don't have big scissors. So what you're going to do is you want to cut from this corner to this. So bring your ruler here, because if you have small scissors, this is a little bit harder to do. So I just mark all the way down to that corner. And then this one you're going to do the same way. Just mark to this corner. And then you are going to cut on these lines. By the way, this ruler, I just got this ruler because I wanted some larger, to read larger. My eyes are getting old. But anyway, this is a really great one for those of you who do not know 1/8 inches or 1/4 inch or 3/8, because I'm going to bring it up here. Look at it, shows every measurement on here. It shows a 1/16, an 1/8, a 3/16, a 1/4. I got this off of Amazon. Just put in Victor ruler, easy read ruler, and you will find it. But I just put in easy read rulers actually. So that's how I got this. And then it's got centimeters also on the bottom here. So this is a really good one for those of you who struggle with 1/16 and 1/8 inches. So you can do my projects, because sometimes I do have 1/16. All right, so I'm going to pull this back. I'm going to get my scissors in here right at that corner. And we are going to cut all the way across to that other corner, just where we marked it. Do it very carefully, because you want your ends to meet on the sides. And then you're going to do it on this side. Like I said, having big scissors really helps, but if you don't, you can do it as well. On this one, I'm just going to do it by eye, because I just wanted to show you how you can do it. And then this one too. If you pull these back, it really helps. And you're going through cardstock, which is our, you're going through 2 layers, so it's pretty thick. So you need to be real careful with that. All right, so look at this. There you go. Look at your box. And see how nice it closes the sides? So that's why I say to measure it. It really, really helps. All right, what I'm going to do is I am going to punch 2 holes, and I think I'm going to use my narrower hole punch this time. I used the wider one before. It seemed a little bit wide. And then you can punch these either further on the ends or closer to the middle. It doesn't really matter. So we are going to punch 2 holes here. I think if you have them a little bit closer, it keeps this closed nicer, or either further apart. That's why I said that. I am using the Flowers for Every Season ribbon. You know what? I might use this gold one. I brought this out thinking that I might try it. Let's try it on this one. What the heck? I haven't even opened this. So let me grab this. You know, this is my nemesis, these little wrappers that come on the outside. I always struggle with them. And we're going to use this gold one on here. So I'm going to cut the end to get a point, because we need to go through those little holes now. So pick whichever side you want to be your front. It doesn't matter. If you think one looks nicer, then go for it. Let's get this through. And then we're going to put this one through. And you might have to cut it again on this gold. I see it frays a little bit. And pull enough so that you have enough to hang and enough also for a bow. So I'm going to cut that. We are going to actually just tie a knot. I'm gonna pull this up a little bit longer this time. And then I am going to just tie another knot. I didn't really need all this. And just tie another one. And then you're just going to kind of make it look like a bow in the front here. Just like that. Ooh, I like the gold on it. It's pretty. It makes it very festive. And so just do it as long as you like. This one I did quite a bit shorter. And I wanted to put, let's pull this so that I can put my little edging on the top here. So I am going to just, this is how I did it. I just put some glue on these little larger areas here. And then I just laid it down here. And I made it go around these little loops, go around the holes. But I like it. I think it's so cute. It dresses it up here. And then I'm just going to cut the ends. Let's do it this way. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side here. So this one piece will cover both sides. Try to match them up so that they're the same on both sides. All right, we're going to clip this one. There you go. So there's our little decorative top. I think it's cute. And then we're ready to put on our other pieces. First, I want to stamp the sentiment. So we are going to use, I'm using real red for the sentiment. You can use whatever you like. The cinnamon cider, you can use the Memento black. But I went for the real red. And it's Christmas wishes. It's really cute. And then I am just going to cut this across there. I'm going to do this a little bit closer. There we go. And then we're going to put on, with dimensionals, our little, I'm going to put I like the cookie, so I'm going to put that in the front. And we're going to just add dimensionals to the back here. I have been going through dimensionals like crazy. So we're going to put that on the front. We're going to put the other one on the back, but like I said, you can add them all the way around. I think it'd be really cute with them all the way around. This one's going to go on this side. And then we're going to put our sentiment on with some mini dimensionals. Just going to put one on each side. And actually, because I'm putting this across the center, you don't really need that one in the middle. And that's going to go on like that. How cute. And then when you want to open it, you can just pull it here. But I think I really like this gold on here though. It's really pretty. Makes it really festive. All right, it's almost too big to get in here. It's really a nice size. I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. Here is the other one with this one's the Flower for Every Seasons ribbon that I used on this one. But you can see this really dressed it up. And then the different designer series paper, but it's the same pack, different pattern. And then here's the baby one that I made. I call it a baby one, but this isn't as small as the girl made it. All right, so if you need any supplies this month, this is my August hostess code. I am doing a free gift with $50 or more purchase this month. It is one per customer, but you can check it all out on my blog. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a blessed day, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.